Today topic is statistics. Statistics. First of all, we understand the meaning of statistics. Statistics is basically the collection of data. Data means any information. It can be your age, it can be your name, it can be your address. Data means any informations. So statistics is basically a collection of data, and then after collecting of data we can represent the data. First stage of the strategy is the collection of data. After collection of data we have to represent this data. This data can be represented in the form of either tables, or we can represent this data by drawing the graphs, which will be discussed later on. Now the statistics means the collection of data. Then after collecting the data we have to represent this data. Now after representing the data in the form of either table or graph, we have to analyze the tables, or you can see the graph. We have to analyze this table or graph. After analysis we can draw out the result, that is called the interpretation of the data. Interpretation of data. So we can define statistics as the collection of data, representation of data, and the analysis and the interpretation of data. So as we know that the data means any information. Now we have to deal with all these things. Now the first stage is the collection of data. That is, we have to gather the informations. But in this statistics we have already the data is already given to you. So we have to do only how to we can represent this data in the form of tables or in the form of graphs, and how we can interpret it, how we can analyze these tables, and how we can draw out the results. Now the first stage we see how we can draw the tables for the given informations. Now first of all see how we can draw a table. Now we understand this thing by taking an example. Let's say from a discrete frequency distribution table from the following form a discrete frequency distribution table from the following scores. These are the scores are given to you, and we have to prepare a frequency distribution tables. The scores are 15, 18, 16, 20, 25, etc., and so on up to 16. So we have to prepare a frequency distribution tables. For preparing frequency distribution tables, we have to make the three columns. In the first column we have to write the scores, or you can say the variables. You have to write down the scores. In the second column we have to write down the daily marks. Daily marks. And in the last column we have to write down the frequency. Frequency means the number of times an observation occurs. That is, let's say if 5 occurs 3 times, then the frequency of 5 is 3. Frequency means how many times a particular observations occur. Now as we've seen from this information, the scores are varying from, let's say the lowest score is 15, then the score is 16, 20, 18, 24, and 25, 27. Different types of scores are, and then 28, 29, and 30. 30. So these are the different scores in this. So we have to write down the scores. Let's say 15, then 16, then 18, then 20, 24, 25, 27, 28, and 29, and 30. So these are the different scores, and we arrange this score in the ascending order, that is 15, 16, 18, and up to 30. Now, the first score is 15. So we have to count how many times the 15 occurs in this tables. So we have to count, that is 15 occurs 1, 2, 3, 4. The 15 occurs is 4 times. We have to draw the 4 tally marks 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have to write down the frequency 4. It means the 15 is occur 4 times. In the same way, we have to find the 16. How many times 16 can occur? Let's say 16 occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 16 occurs 6 times. We have to write down the tally marks 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the 5, we have to draw a slant line crossing all the 4 lines. So this bundle representing a 5, and we have to write down 1 here. So 5 plus 1, that is 6. It means the 16 is representing 6 times. In the same way, we can count the others. Let's say 18. So 18 is occurs again 6 times. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5, and that is 6. Again we have to count the 20. The 20 is again occurs 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5, and that is 6. Now we have to count the 24. The 24 is repeating 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 25 is representing again 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5 times. And the 27 is repeating only 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And the 28. The 28 is representing, let's say, 28. That is 1 time, 2 time, and the 3 time. So 28 is repeating 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And the 29. 29 is representing, that is only 1 time. That is 29 is only 1 time. This frequency is 1. And the 30. 30 is 1 time. So 30 is also representing only 1 time. Its frequency is 1. So this is our frequency distribution tables for the given scores. First of all, we write down the different scores in ascending orders in the first column, and we have to write down the corresponding tally marks in the second column, and the next column we have to write down the corresponding frequency for the given scores. So in this way we can represent any information in the form of frequency distribution table. Now we move to the next problem.